we've done 2 chapters. We successfully completed chapter 1. Then we lost chapter 2, but we just finished it out. We played the rest of it because that was the most interesting idea. And technically, if you lose a chapter, you have to start the campaign all the way over. But in the interest of checking out the game and good content, entertainment, we're just going to truck on through to chapter 3 and see how we do there. I think I'm going to go ahead and... I was saying that I wasn't going to give myself the bonuses, the awards for completing chapter 2, but I don't want to gimp myself more than... You know, the game's difficult as it is, so I was going to look at what rewards we actually get. Card 23 should have the rewards. They're fighting! Hey! Be nice. Leo is such a jerk. Such a jerk. Anywhere Nova goes, he's like, no, I want to be there. No, that's my place. And he'll scare her off. Leo. He knows. He knows I'm talking about him. Where is card 23? Did the cat steal 23? Maybe. Well, I know we got Beast Roar, and we're going to have to make a choice anyways between... So again, if you're just seeing this for the first time, this is going to be largely confusing for you. Stop fighting! Leo! Douche. So every campaign has kind of a story for what you're doing. And so in that sense, there is lore, but mostly in the context of giving your campaign meaning and what you're trying to do. So we can only have... We already have 2 of these reward items and 2 Carol runes. We can only have 2 at a time. So if we're awarded Beast Roar, we have to choose to replace one. This says, move all enemies in your space up to 2 spaces away. That would have really helped last time because there was a particular room where we couldn't escape from enemy spaces. And we got stuck in it. And it wasted a lot of time. And we ended up losing big time. Probably because of that. Oh, wait, these are regular consumables here. The reusable ones are Old Hunter Bone, which basically gives us an automatic attack dodge, which is pretty good. And then we also have Yosefka's Blood Vial to heal 2 damage. I think, like, that's not bad. It's actually pretty good for saving time. With Beast Roar, we could get away from something before it could chase us down, but... Yeah, I tell you what, I'm going to swap out Yosefka's Blood Vial for Beast Roar, and we'll see how that treats us in Chapter 3. Chapter 3. Don't call him a douche. I can call him what I want. I'll label him as he is. Alright, slap this back into the deck here. And now we need to set up Chapter 3, which is going to have the same enemy types that we've had in the last 2 chapters. We've got Huntsman's Minion, and these will be here as we fight them, so you can read their abilities as necessary. Scourge Beast, and Hunter Mob. So, same enemies. However, last time it did not tell us that there was going to be a Cleric Beast boss fight. So, maybe we'll fight Gascoigne? I feel like we would fight Gascoigne in this one. Bye, Marcus. Stay busy. Busy is snizzy. Alright, so we're going to figure out what tiles we use in this game. You build out a map while playing, which will be built out here. I've got another cam for board cam, up closeness. Let me fix the exposure on that. We had to do that last time as well. Quick little fix. Whee! Oh, white balance. There's the exposure. Perfect. That's good. All right. You won't be able to read it. The webcam isn't as detailed as this guy, which is a very nice cam. But we make do with what we got. And let's see. In this one, we have the following tiles. Graveyard. Again. We had the graveyard last time. Uh-huh. It's all the way at the bottom. Of course. Graveyard, Yosefka's Clinic. Oh, the Great Bridge again. Oh, we might have like the same tile pool in here. Tomb of Eden. Yep. And then 2 random tiles to throw in the mix. Been here in spirit on YouTube. Nice. Dr. Xnull. You missed playing Bloodborne? Had to sell your PS4? Did you sell it to buy a PS5? Probably not. I'm sorry. I'm sorry about that. I hope you get to play some Bloodborne soon. That's a lot of tiles. It's about, I don't know, 20 tiles or so total. Ish. And now we're going to draw 2 random ones. We got an empty one. Well, not an empty one. Neither of them are named. This one's got 2 enemy spawn points. You'll see how the enemies spawn when we get there. This one has 1 enemy and a consumable pickup. That's nice. So we throw those into the tile stack. Then we put these on the side. Shuffle these up. And if you've ever played something like Betrayal at House on the Hill or any kind of game where you're like kind of dungeon crawling, you build out a map as you move off of spaces that you already have uncovered. And then you just randomly choose a new one, plop it down, and you slowly build out the entire level that way. Chapter 2. Wait, is Chapter 2 not on YouTube? Oh. Is it? I thought it is. Is it not? Fairly much more stable on PS5. Oh, Bloodborne, yeah. Yep, no changes across platforms for Bloodborne. It is. Okay. Okay. Yeah, it's up on YouTube. I think I put it up there like the day after we did it, so. Cool, cool, cool. Glad you found it. All right, and then there's special rules card for the Chapter 3 here. It's card number, 17. Did we have that last time as well? Let's see. Oh, we did. Uh-oh. Let's see. 17. There it is. So we've got the same rules from last. Oh, okay. It's just it's starting the building out the map rules. I see. So what this says is we kind of pre-build out a couple of tiles as instructed here. Take the Graveyard, Tomb of Eden, and 1 random unused tile. So I've taken these 2, and then we're going to take a random one. Thank you, ODG. Didn't watch 2, but you'll adapt. If you watch 1, you'll get what's going on. Chapter 2 had some missions we had to complete, and then Cleric Beast joined the fray. And we fought him for a bit until he frenzied, became enraged, and we had to lure him to the Tomb of Eden, and he became immune to damage. So we basically just had to run and kite him all the way to the Tomb of Eden. And that's where Chapter 2 ended. So it's possible we might continue fighting him or something in this chapter. Let's see. Take the graveyard, Tomb of Eden, 1 random unused tile. Oh wait, redraw if it has less than 2 exits. It's got 2 exits. We're good. Connect the graveyard to the central lamp. Okay. Done. Connect a random tile to the opposite side of the central lamp. Okay. Then connect the Tomb of Eden to the random tile. That's a very long map this time. But enemy actions here. Alright. Let's check it on this cam. Alright, so here's the central lamp. Central lamp is, as far as I know, always in the game. And that's your starting spot. And then you build the map around it. So there's that. Okay. Yeah, I also ran out of time, but we just kept playing in the interest of completing the chapter and for the sake of entertainment, Odin's Beard. I ran out, I think right as we summoned the Cleric Beast. And I was like, we got stuck in a room where we couldn't run away from enemies, and it was a mess. The Great Bridge is still in this tile stack, and that's where that happens. So, yeah. We need to be conscious of that this time, because that really wrecked us before. All right, special setup is complete. And let me see here. We've got my Hunter deck. This is like cards that you'll have in your hand that allow you to perform actions. Ludwig's Rifle can be refreshed. If you didn't see us before, we've got this awesome thing. When an enemy moves into your space, just deal 2 damage. You can use it up and exhaust it. And then if we want to refresh it, discard 2 cards. Or you can just go back to the Hunter's Dream. But that does take a considerable amount of time. So we don't want to go back too much. Otherwise, yeah. The game overall is timed. You can see here at the bottom of this game board, there is a track called the Hunt track. And every round and every return to the Hunter's Dream, it will progress. And if you reach the end and you don't complete it on that final turn, you technically lose. Last time it seemed extremely tight. We were nowhere close to beating it. So, we just got to get better, I guess. Get gooder. The red spaces on that timeline are when enemies respawn. That also means that bosses at whatever phase they're in will remove any damage they've taken. So if you have like Cleric Beast phase 2, 1 HP away from death, he's not going to go all the way to phase 1, but he will heal all of his phase 2 damage because bosses have phases. So, yeah. It can really mess things up if you're like, we're about to do this thing. Oh, everything respawned. And you're like, oh, crap. Going back to the Hunter's Dream doesn't respawn stuff. That's the only way stuff respawns, is by that track reaching the Blood Moon. There's 60 FPS monsters. I think we're in 60 FPS, right? Yeah, we're in 60 FPS. That's 60 frames, I can tell. I've seen hands before. Okay. So, special rules have been applied in the creation of this board. And start of the hunt, reveal card 40. 40. Okay. And I believe this is the last chapter of the campaign. So our story is going to come to a close, regardless of how it turns out. The hunt mission reads as follows. Source of the Scourge. From deep within the tomb of Eden, the Cleric Beast emits a thundering roar. From all around central Yharnam, howls of Scourge Beasts are heard in turn. It would appear this creature has taken up the role of pack leader. Welcome to the pack. Summoning the beasts to it. As long as this creature lives, more Scourge Beasts will be drawn to it. The goal is clear. Reveal card 41. So it sounds like we're going to be trying to finish off Cleric Beast here. Okay. Card 41 says, contained. Hunters may not enter the Tomb of Eden. That's the one all the way down here. When the hunters have collected at least 2 insight this chapter, which basically means when we've completed 2 side missions, or the second Blood Moon space is reached. So we either, once we completed 2 missions, or we're halfway through the game, then we reveal cards 42 and 43. So, well, we at least need to know, we know that we need to do 2 side missions, or let time run its course, I suppose. The flavor text here says, the Cleric Beast has been lured to the Tomb of Eden. While it is distracted, let us use this time to complete the rest of the hunt. All right, so there's that. And continuing on this card, surround the Tomb of Eden tile with fog gates. Okay. That is, whoa, sorry for shakies. Down here. There's only one entrance to the tomb, so there's a fog gate. Spawn the Cleric Beast on its lantern space. Oh, I closed the minis up. Hold on. Oh. Yeah. There he be. Big boy Cleric Beast. All right. Complete the hunt by slaying the Cleric Beast. So that's our ultimate goal. However, we can't get in there right now. So again, we either needed to complete 2 side quests in order to gain 2 insight, or when the game is halfway through, then we find out what happens next. Will we gain access? Will he break out and come fight us? Let's find out. Yeah, that's the main quest, is to kill the Cleric Beast. But we can't do anything to him for at least half the game. So, well, at most half the game. Probably. So, we're going to shuffle up the cards that I use for my hand. A good amount of these have been upgraded, which is nice, from the base cards. These cards allow you to do actions in the game. So that means anything you do. If you move, if you go back to the Hunter's Dream, if you interact with an item, if you attack, if you dodge, you need a card for each of those actions. I'm going to deal out mine. You only get 3 cards per turn, which also means that you have to be careful with what you're doing with your actions. And really quickly, I'll show you guys what we've got as far as a weapon. We're using Ludwig's Holy Blade because I like it. And the way that you read this, arrows are speed to determine who hits first in combat. The blood is how much damage it deals. And each form of a weapon has a little bonus. So this one, the way it works is you will play attack cards into these slots. And they actually occupy the slots until you clear them manually. Or if you transform your weapon, that will clear the slots. And then you can use the transform side. You can transform back. It's clear. You can use them again, blah, blah, blah. So In this case, every time we clear a slot, deal 1 damage to an enemy in your space. So if we have all of the attack slots full and we transform, that deals 3 damage instantly to somebody right next to us. So that's pretty good. Pretty good. Though, admittedly, I don't know that we've done that once. It just there hasn't been an opportunity to. Maybe we did it once or twice, but right, yeah, it's not dice throws, which I think is a little nicer. I think Dark Souls 3 used dice throws, but this is more consistent, but it also means that you're consistently going to get wrecked, too. So you can't get lucky and be like, oh, yay, the boss missed me. Yeah, no, that boss is going to do his thing, no matter what. There is still RNG because you got a hand, right? But there's a total of 12 cards in your deck. And in theory, you could get them all upgraded. And then they're all pretty good. But what they do is kind of up to you. He's going to scramble your eggs. So that's our start. So where's my character here? Where did I go? I think I'm in this pile of minis. There I am. Oh. That's our character. So we start on the central lamp. Boom. Abyss Watchers, right? There he is. Okay. And that's it. So let's see how the game plays. If you haven't seen how the game plays, here is how it works. Here's the board. I can choose to discard any one of my cards to move 2 spaces. And these white lines delineate a movement, as well as going through a doorway. So if I wanted to move to the middle of this graveyard here, I would have to move 1 through the door, 2 through the into the graveyard center there. If I was here, this would be 1, and this would be 2, and that would take me there. Pretty straightforward. So let me just make sure. I'm pretty sure that we can't. Yeah, hunters may not enter the Tomb of Eden because there is an ability from the central lamp tile that you can spend a card to interact with it and teleport to any other lantern. But we can't go to the Cleric Beast right now. Not until halfway through the game or 2 missions completed. So what we want to do is find 2 missions. The way that we do that, according to the chapter card, it says right here, if we end a move on the Yosefka's Clinic tile, if we end a move on the Great Bridge, or we end a move on the Eden Chapel tile, then we reveal cards which, up to this point, have just given us missions. So we don't know where any of those rooms are yet. So the best idea is to explore and try and find them so we can get those missions done. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to discard. This is a basic. Just adds 1 damage to your attack. I'm going to discard that. I'll put my deck here. Discard pile. And I'm going to take that opportunity to move 1, 2 here. And now we reveal a new tile. And, gosh, it's the Great Bridge. And the reason that I lament is this is where we got stuck last time. Because this particular tile has an ability. Hunters may not move out of spaces containing enemies while on this tile. So, yeah. Oh, you're right. Yeah, I didn't even spawn any of the things on the tiles. That's a part of setup we skipped here. Yeah, see this? This is an icon for an enemy. This is an icon for an enemy. And there's also consumables. So these are items that we could walk around and pick up. And let's see, this is the insect looking icon, which gives us a huntsman's minion there. Where are we at here? There he is. Bad boy. And then the claw. Oh, it's a Scourge Beast. Great. One of these werewolf-looking boys is right here. There's rules for how the enemies move, and we'll get to that. But for now, I've moved into the Great Bridge. And before anything else happens, by decree of the chapter mission card, it says, when you end a move on the Great Bridge tile, we reveal card 53. Yeah, brick spam, man. That's him. Card 53 reads, The Great Bridge, the connector between Central Yharnam and the Cathedral Ward. If you have ominous warnings for surviving the hunt, reveal card 54. Wait a minute. Ah, these are quests we did in previous chapters. I have surviving the hunt. We completed that quest. So this will change depending on what you did in the previous chapters. We did, so reveal card 54. I suppose if we didn't, we would go ahead and do that same quest that we did in the Great Hunt room. I mean, the Great Bridge room. But since we already did it, maybe we get a harder quest. Let's see. Clearing the pack, you come across a small pack of Scourge Beasts. Surprisingly, rather than attack, they retreat, seemingly fleeing you. Perhaps it is a smell of blood or some animal instinct instructing them to do so, but regardless of the reason, you will finish the purging of these beasts from Yharnam. So, place the number of hunters +2 insight tokens on this card. We're just going to use this as counters. Each time a Scourge Beast is slain, remove 1 token from this card. Complete this mission when this card has no remaining tokens. Okay. So, we have a quest now to kill 3 Scourge Beasts. And there's one already spawned. That's the one that I just put down here. But this room also has one in it. So that's cool. 3 Scourge Beasts, huh? Okay. That's quite a bit of combat to try and get done quickly, but we'll do our best, yeah? What I think that I'm going to do now is actually end my turn. Because I'm going to let the enemy come towards me, because we can take advantage of that. So, I declare that my turn ends, and now it is the enemy's activation turn. So, what happens is this boy is right next to me. Technically, the way that you activate is you look at the board here. I don't think you can see, but there's an icon for each of the enemy spawns. And you go left to right to determine the order that they all activate. We don't have any of this icon. We do have a Huntsman's minion who's here. But the rules are such that unless he's in a room adjacent to one of ours or the same room, he doesn't know where we are, so he won't activate. If he was here, he could activate and come after us. But all he sees is this empty central lamp area, so he's not going to come after us. So next up is the Scourge Beasts. There is one here. This guy's in the same boat. He's not close enough to come after us. But this guy will, and he moves into our space. He can move twice to pursue us. As he moves into our space, I will use our Ludwig's rifle. When an enemy moves into your space, deal 2 damage. Easy. That goes on cooldown, but we deal 2 damage to that boy. Nice. And now it is combat time. He's going to attack. The way combat works is the same regardless of who attacks first. We choose a card to attack with. And we also choose a card if we want to defend with. Now, if you don't have any cards, you can't attack or defend. So you could just get slapped around by enemies, and there's nothing you could do about it. But we do have 2 cards, so that's good. Oh, I didn't give myself HP before. I'm actually not dead. Don't worry. Boop. You start at 6 HP. That's your max HP. Can you do Viscerals? There may be cards for that, but not in the normal rules. So what we're going to do here is I'm going to use just this basic dodge. The dodge doesn't really do anything if you're using it as an attack, but let's see. Oh, let me pull up his card here. Nope, that's not the right button. That's also not the right button. 3rd time's the charm. 4 times the charm. So the way enemies work is this is an enemy action deck. And we shuffle this. I hadn't touched it this time, but we'll just shuffle it up. And we could pull one of 3 cards. We could pull his basic attack, pull his special, or we could pull his ability. You can read what they do there. There are more basic attacks in the deck. And then there are 2 special attacks and 1 ability card. So what I'm hoping is the way that I'm going to play this, I'm going to put this card into my quick stab attack slot. And the instructions on any of these dodge cards, they immediately say clear this slot. But what I'm declaring is with this super fast attack, well, 3-speed attack, I'm hoping we pull a special card and we outspeed him. But we'll see. So I play this in my quick stab attack slot, and as part of the card it says clear this slot. So we clear it, and then my Ludwig's Holy Blade has the action of each time you clear a slot, deal 1 damage to an enemy in your space. So we're going to deal that 1 damage. Then we're going to see what his action is. Is he going to outspeed us? Hey, special. Nice. That was kind of low chance, low odds, but we do draw his special, which is only 2 speed. We deal extra, we deal our damage first, which means he takes 1 damage. 4 health is his max. He dies. He never even got to do anything. Get dunked on. So he dies. And our quest is all about killing 3 Scourge Beasts. So we remove 1 token counter, and we are 1/3 of the way to completing that quest. Aha! That's all for that combat. Oh, I also get a Blood Echo, sorry. Anytime you kill anything, you get a Blood Echo. These you can spend back at the Hunter's Dream to upgrade your cards that you use in your deck. So we continue activation. The only other guy that can activate is this. He's not close enough to know where we're at, so he doesn't do anything. And that's the end of the turn. So, camera. Hold on. Actually, I'm going to do this. Can I do this? Will it reach? Come on, buddy. I have faith. Yeah, there we go. That's using portals. We move this hunt track here up 1. Not bad. We already got 1/3 of our first quest complete. So that's cool. Okay. Now, I get to choose if I want to discard the rest of my hand. I had this guy, heal 1. I'm not missing any health, so while it could come in handy, I'm probably just going to toss it, and I'll draw 3 new cards. Hello, Infigans. Hello, Tima. Hello, everybody. I'll draw 3 new cards for my hand. We got block 2. That's good. Defense. Draw 1, and then cannot suffer any of these effects. Certain enemies can do those effects. And then stagger and draw 1. Stagger works such that if we hit the enemy first, and they can be staggered, it interrupts their attack, and they don't do it. So that's pretty powerful. Plus, we'd get to draw a card when we do that. So, more actions. More actions is always good. Okay, so now we're pretty much at the beginning of the next turn. I have to decide now if we want to keep exploring, or if we want to go ahead and just nuke this Scourge Beast here to try and push that quest forward, you know? I think I might aim to do both. Chapter 3 objective is kill Cleric Beast over there in the Tomb of Eden. The caveats to that are that right now we cannot enter the Tomb of Eden. Once we gain 2 insight, or the hunt track is halfway complete, once either of those happens, we draw some cards and see what happens next. Either that means we'll be able to enter the tomb, or maybe he's going to come chase after us. Who knows? But the ultimate goal is to kill the Cleric Beast. So we'll see how that works out. So I think what I'm going to try to do is... Well, I don't have enough cards. What I'd really like to do is move back this way. Oh, yeah, that's not even... So what I would like to do is refresh my Ludwig's rifle and then move back here so that we can use this, basically the same tactic on that guy and kill him really quickly. I do have Bold Hunter's Mark, which I could use to teleport to the lantern space. And it doesn't cost you a discard to do that. However, it is a consumable, so it'll be used up. But I might do that, just so that we can kill another Scourge Beast. Speed runs, yeah? So we're, let's go ahead and do that. I'm going to spend my Bold Hunter's Mark here. It's a consumable. That means that we use it once, and it's done. But teleport your hunter to any lantern space. So goodbye, consumable. We teleport back to that central lamp there. And the reason I'm doing this... Oh, shit. This guy's going to come after us now, too. Oh, but he only chases 1, so that's okay. That's okay. This guy chases 2. This guy chases 1. That's okay. He's not going to enter our space on this turn. Yet. Sorry, drinking some coffee. Now, I have 3 cards in my hand. I'm very likely not going to outspeed him, so I'll probably just aim to block. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to discard 2 cards in order to refresh our gun, our Ludwig's rifle, which is very nice. Hell yeah, I did rifle strat again. Kicks ass. Sorry, I said the ass word. Oh, then I end my turn, and I've still got this card in my hand. So, end my turn. It is enemy activation turn. Technically, this guy goes first. And he knows where I'm at, so he moves 1 towards me. That is that. The only other mob that can activate is the werewolf, who can actually, he can chase 2 spaces, as you can see at the bottom of his card on screen. But he only needs to move 1 to come after me. So, he does. And upon him doing that, of course, I'm going to shoot him with the rifle, baby. So I do it. That deals 2 damage, straight up. So, put that there next to him. Boom, boom. Dollar. Then he's going to want to attack me. So, now we declare attack. I'm going to use block 2, because it's unlikely that I would be able to outspeed him, especially since we already did. We already got his special once. Although, no, okay, because if I do my quick stab, that's fast, but it only deals 1 damage. So he's not. He would not die with only 1 more damage. We need to deal 2. And again, it's likely that we wouldn't outspeed him anyways. So I'm going to put block 2 onto a 2 damage, 2 speed ability. So I've declared that. He is going to do a basic attack. So his attack is 3 speed on his basic right here. And 2 damage. But we already had block 2 down. So we're going to block that 2 damage. So that's tight. He deals 0 damage to us. We deal 2 damage to him. He is dead. Well, this is going too swimmingly, isn't it? I take his blood back. I earn myself a blood echo. Now this stays here. This the only reason we cleared it last time is because the card itself said, clear this slot upon using it. That's kind of one of the good things about that card. And if you fill up all of your attack slots, and you cannot transform it or clear any of the slots, then you cannot attack or defend. Every attack or defense action requires one of these slots, because it has a speed, and that's how you determine what order stuff happens in. So you could get stuck with a weapon full of attack slots. Can't do anything. But you can always transform and fix it that way. So, take 1 token off of our quest. So that means we only need to kill 1 more Scourge Beast. And that'll be 1 quest done. Okay. Alright. That's not bad. That's not bad. Now, the hunt mark progresses 1 because it's the end of the round. Those Scourge Beasts will respawn in 2 turns. So, we don't necessarily need to rush finding another Scourge Beast. But I do want to find another quest, because we need 2 quests complete in order to progress the main hunt quest. So, well, let me redraw my hand, or get a new hand, rather, for this round. We're at the end. Let's see, I got a dodge. Oh, when used to move 3 spaces. Well, I only need to move 2 on this turn, so it's not the most helpful, but we'll see. We got another block 2, that's nice. We got a stagger and a damage +1. This is very nice for the quick stab, the fast attack. Because that gets us up to 2 damage, and it's fast, so we're likely to stagger slower enemies. So that's cool. That is cool. Making sure there's nothing else I needed to do before we start our next turn. I don't think so. So, I will... Oh yeah, that's Visceral. There you go, Visceral Attack. Boom. Somebody asked about it before. I think I'm going to get rid of this block too, actually. Because I think chances are, if we fight something, it's probably going to be slower than us. Because if you look at the... Kill the Scourge Beast. But if it's a Huntsman's minion, their attacks are 1 speed. If it's a Hunter mob, their attacks are 2 speeds. However, their ability can make it 3 speed, so you never know. We'll see. But I'm going to play... yeah, I'm going to discard this block. Slap it. In order to move to this way this time. So reveal another... Oh, I put this on top over here. Yeah. Another tile. Excellent! It is Yosefka's Clinic, which is good, because that is another one for a quest. This says, once during their turn, the hunter may suffer 1 damage to draw 1 card. Okay. So if we need extra cards in a pinch, we can do that just by sacrificing a little health, which is not a bad idea, honestly. This is also a dead end tile. But again, immediately, as soon as we set foot in there, do I still have my shard card? Oh, the Bloodstone shard? I do, but you can only take 2 of these reward cards at a time. So what we have is not that. I have the hand lantern as well, but they're off to the side because you can only take 2 cards of that type. You can take 2 Carol runes and 2 reward cards, and maybe 2 consumables as well. Either way, I only have 1. In any case, we're moved here, Yosefka's Clinic, and upon ending a move on Yosefka's Clinic tile, reveal card 45. I'm hoping this is also like, did you complete the quest before? It does say that. Okay, so this says, if you have both Yosefka's Research and Safe Refuge, blah, blah, blah. If you have this but not that, if you have this but not that, otherwise, stuff. So what do we have? We have Yosefka's Research and Trapping the Beast and Surviving the Hunt. I actually kind of put my other insight cards to the side, so... Wait. Oh, here they are. These were the other 3 that I had from the very first chapter. They're not applicable here, but we have Yosefka's Research. So, if you have Yosefka's Research, reveal card 52. Let's see. Oh man, it is an upside down crucifix. That's telling, huh? Insight mission 52. Let's see. Yes. Everything carries over from previous chapters. Pretty much. All of the equipment, all of your upgrade cards. By equipment, I mean consumable items, reward items, Carol runes, your upgraded deck, your insight cards that you've collected. That's exactly what we're doing. Is this was dependent on whether we did these quests in previous chapters. And we did one of them, so now, the card says, Shelter at Yosefka's Clinic. Ah, the hunter, I have a task for you. The infection spreads and the common folk need shelter. Send them here, and I swear I will protect them, perhaps even cure them, and of course you will be rewarded as well. Okay, this says, hunters also gain 1 survivor token when they pick up consumables from little treasure spaces. That's these green tokens here. These tokens are lost if the hunter teleports or goes to the dream. Hunters ending a move on the Yosefka's Clinic tile place their held tokens on this card. Complete this mission when number of hunters plus 1, that would be 2, have been placed on this card. Tokens have been placed on this card. So we need to go rescue 2 people by picking up consumable items and rushing back to Yosefka's Clinic. Now that doesn't seem too bad. That doesn't seem too bad, right? Because while we're doing this, we can also be killing the Scourge Beast. Because right here, we've got... This is where the Scourge Beast spawns, one we killed already. And then here's a token. So we could head there, and then maybe on the Blood Moon spawning, then we could kill that one there, and blah, blah, blah. So the first Scourge Beast respawns next turn. No, there's still 2 turns before the Blood Moon hits. So, and I'm still in the middle of my turn. I haven't finished this turn. So let's see. We'll keep track of this. And we don't need this one anymore. Don't need this one. And wait, where'd the other one go? Source of the Scourge. Hunter's Man. Oh, it's over here. I see. At Insight Mission card. The icon on the clinic tile is a lantern, so we can teleport to this spot. But again, remember, it said that we cannot teleport with survivors. So it's not like I can go here and then teleport and yada, yay, we dropped them off, yay. But, yeah. So we need to manually run them back if we want to do that. So I still have 2 cards here. And this is going to work out perfectly. I kept this card when used to move 3 spaces. Yeah. So what we can do right now is I can spend that, flop, discarded, and we can move 1, 2, 3 right into that spot. And I have 1 more card that we can spend in order to interact with that token. And not only do we gain a consumable by doing so, ta-da, we get Numbing Mist. On attack, enemy's attack loses all effects. The way I read that is that if it has stagger or stun or any of that, we ignore those effects. As opposed to, you know, negating all damage and stuff. I don't think that happens, but I think any of the effects will be negated. That's cool. We also gain a survivor token. Here's what it looks like. It's the a prostitute, I believe. I'll put that on us. He's on us. So, got the one survivor. Yeah. And that is the end of my turn. So now enemies activate. The only enemy that can do anything right now is this guy. Cleric Beast is stuck in his room. We can't go in there, and he can't come out because there's a fog gate and whatever. As far as I understand it. This guy is too far away. He has to be in an adjacent tile or the same tile in order to activate. He doesn't know where we're at, so he doesn't do anything. That's the end of the round. Punt track moves up. All right. So far, so okay. Nova is running around like crazy. I don't know. Cats, man. Cats. Okay. So I redraw up to 3 cards in my hand. That's the rest of my deck before we have to shuffle it. And we get dodge, draw 1. Clear this slot. Nice. Leaping. May make a move action before using this card to attack. Interesting. And then agile, stagger, and +1 speed. Now that's very good for attacking stuff. But I'm not sure if we're going to attack stuff this round. Maybe. Maybe. Just maybe. Okay. I think it's the beginning of our turn. So. No Scourge Beasts here. This is 3 movement away, which kind of sucks. I might just rush in here and take damage from this dude on next turn. I don't really care. Yeah, it's probably not the best thing to say, but because we really need to get these side quests done. And he's going to respawn, so if we don't kill him, he's just going to heal the full. The Scourge Beasts are also going to respawn, so they might be, you know, itching to do some attacking. So we might just go balls to the wall. Dive in there and loot the token. So leaping won't get us any extra movement because look, 1, 2 is 1 movement. If all we could do is get here, then that would benefit us. But as it stands, I would do 1, 2. I would have to do another movement. He's not in this space. He's here. And then I would have to end my movement, and then I would have to interact with this. So that's all 3 of my cards. So leaping won't really get us any more actions or anything. Yeah. So I think I'm going to do that. I'm discarding all of my cards. That's 3 actions. We'll do it one by one. First one, move. 1, 2. Oh, wait, he's going to pursue us, huh? He is going to pursue us. Oh, he's going to get 2 free attacks on us. Oh, that's bad. He's going to get 2 free attacks. Because if we try to interact while there's an enemy on our space, they attack us, and there's nothing we can do about it. Additionally, I'm going to be spending all of my cards. Yeah. I'm going to be spending all my cards, which means that after I did that, I wouldn't even be able to dodge it or anything like that. I did take that move. So instead of interacting on this turn, I will still move in there. I moved 1. He pursues us. That's how the AI works. They can chase you 1 spot when you move out of their space. I kept this dodge, and I'm just going to use this to try and dodge him on this turn. Additionally, we can clear the slot, draw 1, and we can deal some damage to him when we clear the slot. Again, he's going to heal, though, so it doesn't really matter. Nope, nothing has respawned yet, Lala. So I end my turn. That's it for me. He's going to attack. So I put this dodge down into my quick stab. That means that I'm dodging with 3 speed. That's how you determine dodge speeds or whatever. It's the same as the attack slot. Draw 1. Oh, I got to shuffle my deck now. The wolf will respawn at the end of this round, Lala, yes. But nothing has respawned yet until the end of this turn. Well, end of this round. No, respawn isn't even on Hunter's Dream. It's only on Blood Moon, as far as I know. Because how would that work with 4 people if one of them dies while 3 other people are fighting, you know, an enemy? It's not going to respawn. So here we go. Deck is shuffled. I get to draw 1 immediately. It's Visceral Stagger +1. Okay, cool. My turn is over, so I can't use this for actions. Like, I can't use it to transform now and deal damage to him. That would be cool, but no. However, we played this dodge card. We drew 1, and now we clear the slot for that. So we do deal 1 damage for clearing a slot on Ludwig's. Yay, it's just going to get healed back. But now, hopefully, we were faster than him, and we can dodge whatever this is. Oh, no. Ability. Yay! Hunter. Oh, wait, no, I think we're going to be okay. I think we're going to be okay. Where's our dude? There he is. So it says, Hunter must discard... Oh, this actually worked out perfectly. Hunter must discard 1 card, or their attack suffers -2 and they cannot dodge. But luckily, we just drew one. So, we discard. We're good. Then he draws another action, which is a basic attack. We're still dodging at 3 speed, so we actually avoid all the damage. Ta-ta-ta. Good. I wasn't going to use that card anyways, so I don't give a heck. And we used up an ability card, which could be very strong if other guys use it. Nope, we've just been playing the very first expansion, Dr. Ninbos. There are 4 expansions in the base box. This is the 3rd chapter of the first campaign, which is basically a tutorial, and we're still getting our asses kicked. But chapters 1 and 2 are on YouTube if you missed that. If you want to kind of go back to where we explain more how the game works, especially chapter 1. The first 30 minutes of the video is in-depth going through how the game works. So if that's something you're interested in, you can do that. It's not literally a tutorial campaign, but it's the first one, so you would assume it's the simplest and most straightforward. It does say, like, you should probably do the Lost Hunt first. So in that sense, yes, but they don't explicitly say, this is a tutorial. But okay. That is the end of that round. So now, we move the hunt track, and now the blood moon happens. So, just in order, you're supposed to take off all the non-boss minions. That means we remove their blood as well. And by that, I mean their damage they've taken and stuff. And then you replace, starting with the spots closest to the hunter, we replace enemies. So there he goes. And then we've got our 2 Scourge Beasts. 1 there. And 1 there. And if the boss had any damage on him, we would heal him. But he did not have any damage. And oh, and you also replace all consumable tokens. So that one that we went and grabbed is back. Does that count as him entering your space? No, it does not, because that's just part of the setup thing. I don't have my Ludwig's rifle on cooldown. I mean, it is on cooldown anyways, so I couldn't use it. But okay. Now it's going to be the start of a new turn. So let's draw 3 cards again. I already shuffled these. 1, 2, 3. What I would really like to get right now is my move 3 spaces. I didn't get it. All right, we got dodge, clear the slot. Stagger with +1 speed. And +1 damage, basic attack. Cool. The figures are what every figure of this is made from. What I don't know the exact epoxy, plastic, alloy. I don't know. It's not metal though. I can tell you that. It's the same thing they mold. I've never seen anything made other than whatever this is made out of. Standard stuff. Okay. I'm sure their Kickstarter page probably details it. Very detailed, but there might be Rally in the form of an ability card, but I do not have Rally inherently. But I think we found that there is a card for that. Okay. So now we need to think. If I take a turn to interact here, he'll get a free hit on us. That sucks. But we'll have our survivor and token. After that, I can move. I can do 1 move action to go 1-2. And then I can use an interact action to warp from central lamp to here. Although, let me see. The quest says, ending a move on the Yosefka's clinic tile. Yeah. Okay, so we don't actually need to teleport. If I teleport, that'll put us here. If I just move, that'll put us here. So that saves us one movement here. And I prefer that. Because it, you know. Yeah, that's the same. I mean, it's pretty much the same. Because one movement would go 1, 2. Or one interact use would teleport us to central lamp. Or somewhere else, but we don't have another lantern that's going to be of any use. So we can do that, and then the next thing that we want to do on our next turn is balls to the wall, kill one of these werewolves. So let's do that, shall we? Start of my turn. I'm not going to be able to dodge this guy's attack, no matter, even with the dodge card, because what I'm going to be doing is using an interact action. I'll discard this card to interact and pick up this token here. This consumable, which also gives us a consumable. That's nice. Sedative. Draw 1 card, remove 1 frenzy token. Neat. Plen, plen, plon. Now let me see here. Let me see if I can only have 2 consumables. I know I can only have 2 reward items and carol runes. But what about consumables? 16, there we go, 17. Page 17. If you're interested, the manual, the guide for this, you can access it by typing the BB command in chat. Consumables are not added to a player's hand or hunter deck, but instead are kept up to the side. It's hunter turn, blah 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 blah. I don't read anything about consumable limit. And then I'll just compare that to how they describe rewards. Each player may have a maximum of 200 tools and 2 carol runes. Okay, so I don't think there's a limit on consumables, which is good. Plum, plum, plum. So, sedative is, you know, it clears frenzy. Nothing that we have fought has done frenzy, but it is also draw a card for free. So that's an extra action on a turn that we could just throw out there. So if we need to move one more time, we can do it. That's good. This is how you play dungeon crawl board games, constantly with your nose in the manuals, can never remember all this stuff. I went through all the rules before we played, and we've played 2 sessions, so it's at least becoming more familiar. Most of it I can remember off the top of my head now. So it helps. Now, okay, he's going to get a free attack on us. So let's see what he pulls. Okay, it's a basic. Not the worst, but he's going to deal 3 damage to us. Is there anything I can do? No, I don't even think I can reactively. Like, we have the old Hunter Bone, and it says when you're attacked, automatically dodge that attack. But we can't even react because we're interacting to pick up that item. So, 3 damage taken. Now we just got to hope that when we go to fight werewolf, that he doesn't kill us. That'd be nice. But, yeah. Okay, so I'm going to use my other 2 cards to move. So we're going to discard 1 card to move once. We move. He will follow one spot as a pursue action. And then I will play another card to move away again. 1, 2. And he will not pursue because we weren't in his space. And we're also far enough away that they won't chase us on their turn. So, oh, I didn't pick up the follower token whenever we picked up that consumable item. I started looking up rules. But we have 2 followers, or 2 survivors, I should say. And we have ended a move. Let me confirm that's what happens. Hunters ending a move on the Yosefka's Clinic tile. Place their held tokens on this card. Complete this mission when 2 tokens have been placed on this card. So when this mission completes, reveal card 28. Now that, oh, it does say complete this mission. That's good. Completing a mission step doesn't always complete the entire mission. Sometimes there's a follow-up. But if it says complete this mission, you can, I'm pretty sure that tells you that right away, that's going to be finishing it. Otherwise, it'll just say, draw the next card, buddy. In either case, Safe Refuge, Yosefka's Clinic. Insight card. The shelter at Eden Chapel Insight mission may no longer be completed. Distribute the Messenger's Gift reward among the hunters. Right. And that is 1 insight of the 2 that we need for this this chapter, this main hunt quest. That's cool. The Messenger's Gift reward. Now we are going to have to choose between the rewards that we have. Messenger's Gift here. On hunter turn, non-boss enemies do not activate after your turn. Oh, interesting. So you can prevent enemies pursuing you or attacking you. Okay. I have to choose between, I have to choose 2 of these 3 to keep. And I think I will actually discard that one. Oops. Sorry, Messenger's Gift. Not going to keep you. Maybe next time. It is enemies' turns to activate. None of them are in range to activate. So, that's it. That's the end of the turn. It's the end of the round. Hunters, the hunt marker moves up 1 more. Still a while before the next blood moon. And all we have to do to get the second insight is, where did that, oh, here it is. Oh, I did the wrong thing. Oh, no, it only had 1 left. I'm dumb. Place, because we killed 2 Scourge Beasts so far, we needed to kill 1 more. Complete this mission when this card has no remaining tokens. So all we have to do is kill 1 more Scourge Beast. Then that second side mission is done, and then we progress the main mission. So, let's draw our new hand for the turn. Say leaping, invigorating, heal 1. That's nice. And then we also have our dash for 3 movement. Oh, that's pretty good. Hey, Imshanal, how's it going, everybody? Imshanal is one of the developers of this board game. Wrote this rule book, so cheers and thank you for joining us here. I hope you're enjoying everybody getting their hands on the game. Yes, so we're this round, I don't want to jinx it, but this round has been going very well, and it seems like we will progress the hunt before the kind of auto-progress midway point. So that makes me think that we're making good time, maybe? Maybe? This round is going very well. Rip. Yeah, that's... But I did just fortunately pull a 3 movement card, which will let us get to our 3rd and final Scourge Beast in one go. So if I can just... Thinking. Okay, so now I'm considering my options. Here's the thing, because we're about to fight him. To kill him, we're going to need to deal 4 damage, and we're going to want to not die. So let's look at his card right here. The max damage there that he can do is 2, except his combo slash. Oh, I'm pretty sure this is his combo slash. There's only 1 card left in the enemy action deck, and then you shuffle it. And we saw the special from the Scourge Beast, I believe it is, early on. Let's see here. However, knowing that means that I could employ our Carol Rune Claw Mark to replace our stat card. Basically change the card that we're using to attack with. Instead of these effects, it would become this. +1 damage and stagger, which will interrupt his special if we use it on our fast quick stab slot. And that would work out perfectly, and I'll show you how. So here's what we're going to do is, I haven't used any of that yet. I'm going to spend my 3 move spaces card. We're not even using Ludwig's rifle here. I know, what? What the heck? We're going to move 1, 2, 3 right next to the dude. Now I will... Yeah, okay, I have to use it. So I'm going to use my leaping. I'm not actually going to use the leap effect, but I'm going to... Oh, wait. Yeah. I'm going to put it in the quick stab slot here, but I'm going to activate my Carol Rune Claw Mark to, instead of using that leaping effect, replace your stat card's effect with +1 damage and stagger. So now this is going to be dealing 2 damage, and it's 3 speed, and it's going to stagger instead. So we'll deplete this. This will reset when we go back to the Hunter's Dream, but for now we can't use it again. But I'm 90% sure that the only card left in this deck is his special, which should outspeed him. Yes, because there's 2 special cards in the enemy deck. And knowing that can work to your favor like it just did. So, we deal 2 damage, and we stagger. So let me represent that here. 2 damage to this boy. 1, 2. He staggers, so that interrupts his attack, which is very good. And then my turn is not over because I still have 1 card. So I'm going to spend this card to transform my weapon. And when you transform this, you clear the 2 slots. And each time you clear a slot, deal 1 damage to 1 enemy in your space. So we clear twice. That's dealing 2 damage. We flip this over to the other side. He takes 2 damage. He is dead. Look at that combo, baby. Oh, his special doesn't go off because our attack happens first. And, well, hold on. Let's double check. Oh, okay, it is staggered. Even if this attack is dodged or staggered. So he doesn't die. I can't kill him before that that second part of that attack would go off. That's the difference, is if I were faster and I managed to kill him, then it wouldn't matter. But it does matter because he still does get to do that. So you are absolutely right. And we take two damage. Yes. But we're not dead. And it still plays out the same way. We're at 1 health now. So we have 1 health, but everything else still happens the same. He dies. We take a token off of our insight mission. Ba-doom. And this says, complete this mission when this card has no remaining tokens. Reveal card 55. Let's get that. 55. I can heal in full by going back to the Hunter's Dream. And I probably will want to do that, to be honest. Because depending on what happens next, we might be fighting the Cleric Beast. And I definitely don't want to fight the Cleric Beast with 1 health. So we'll see. By the way, just for your personal knowledge, while the core box has 4 campaigns, there are a total of 13 across all of the expansions. That's a lot of campaigns. How many am I missing? If I have the 3 up here, I have Mergo's Loft. I have the kind of base game expansion with the more characters and the minis. And then I have the Chalice Dungeon. How many more boxes am I missing? I don't remember. Or is that all? That's not all of them, right? No, I actually haven't played the Fallout board game at all yet, Mana Wave. A handful? 6 or 7? God. My goodness. My goodness. Okay. We completed that quest, and we draw this card. It's called Clearing the Pack. Distribute the Executioner's Gloves reward among the hunters. Ooh, Executioner's Gloves, huh? Let's see what that is. Also, that's our second insight. We'll see what happens. Here we go. I wonder if we can attack from a space away, or like from range, because it's a range ability. Executioner's Gloves. Slay 1 enemy within 2 spaces that has 2 or less remaining HP. Oh my gosh, so that in combination with Ludwig's rifle, that's 4 health. So we could plink something and then slap it all the way down. Interesting. Synergy. The problem right now is that I can only hold 2 of these. So I have to decide whether I want that or... You know, I actually could have still dodged, looking at my reward cards now, that Scourge Beast, the second part of his combo slash still went through. I had the old Hunter Bone, which automatically dodged an attack. I could have used that. Doesn't matter. I'm probably going to heal up anyways, so... But we had that as a backup. In any case, slay 1 enemy within 2 spaces that has 2 or less remaining HP. I have a question, M. Chanel. Oh, I don't have Forbidden Woods, 2 campaigns. Kaner's Castle, 2 campaigns. The Hargul, Upper Cathedral Ward, Bergenworth. I see. I see. Why didn't I get all of them? I feel like that's something I would have gotten all of them. Maybe those were added later and I never went and updated my Kickstarter. I don't know. Anyways. I don't suppose slay 1 enemy works to transition a boss from phase 1 to 2, does it? You're a fan of Canehurst Castle because I love the area that and Forbidden after this game. Nice. A bonus chapter. Oh. I mean, it technically wouldn't be slaying it, so I don't think I would be using it in that way. I will play such that that's not how you can use it. The only way we could actually use it is if you use phase... Wait. Isn't he phase 2 already? He is phase 2. Well, we'll see what the game says. Either way, I'm going to toss... I'm not going to use Executioner's Gloves. We get to keep it. Because I think between chapters you can reassign your your claw mark or your Carol runes and your reward items and that. But for now, I'm not going to have it. So there's still more stuff to resolve. Hold on. You're absolutely right. Blood Echo. Thank you. Blood Echo puts us at 3 Blood Echoes, which is the max that you can carry, so that's good. Get out of here, guy. And right, so both quests have been resolved. This says when the hunters have collected at least 2 insight this chapter, or the hunt track reaches the midway point. So that's how I think that we are actually ahead on time. Pretty cool. Or at least maybe we're on average, and auto doing it halfway through is like the, hey, you're taking too long. Let's pick things up, buddy. Oh, Im Shanal says that Executioner's Gloves could be used on phase 1 to cause a phase transition. Yeah, because the way that it works in the game is that when you see him as phase 1, he has a total amount of health, and you deplete that health. So you could do that, huh? Interesting. Very interesting. You're doing well. I have full confidence in you for now. Thank you. I mean it. I appreciate that. I will take that and channel it into hopefully a victory. So for now, reveal cards 42 and 43. Let's see what that means. So the card is titled Contained that we just completed. So is he not contained anymore? Is he just going to walk out and kill me right now? Let's find out. 42 and 43. The main mission, by the way, completes when we kill the Cleric Beast. Card 42 reads, Unleashed. Oh, yep, there we go. Uh-oh. Oh, boy. Remove the contained card and the fog gates from the Tomb of Eden. All right. Please don't immediately come kill me. At the end of each round. Uh-oh. Oh, God! Okay. At the end of each round, if the Cleric Beast is not in a space with a hunter, it moves 4 spaces toward the nearest hunter with the lowest HP and attacks. Otherwise, it attacks the hunter with the lowest HP in its space. It is not removed on Blood Moon, but instead heals all blood and removes all insight tokens. Hey, he could. We know some of his attacks. Oh, unless these are phase 2 attacks and they're different. I was going to say he could come at us and then do his heal. We'll see. Anyways, so now there's new rules. He is unleashed, and he moves really fast to chase people down and kill them. That was card... Wait, where's 43? Oh, I already got it out of the pile. So, can't you fuck off to the Hunter's Dream and heal a bit? I could if I had any more cards on my turn, but I used them all to complete this goal. So, my turn, after we read all these cards and figure it out, my turn will end, and then it will be enemy activation and end of the round. So, we'll see. Summon the Pack. Another card. Each time the Cleric Beast flips Recovery, oh, I see, spawn 1 Scourge Beast in its space. These Scourge Beasts do not respawn on Blood Moon. Discard this card if the hunters have, or gain the Clearing the Pack card. I did it! I did Clearing the Pack. So that part of it does not activate. So that's perfect. Discard this card if the hunters have, or gain the Clearing the Pack card. So because we did, this was a quest line. We did something in chapter 2, and then based on that, we pulled, I think, this quest in chapter 3, but we completed it. So that nullifies that difficult aspect of the fight. Oh, things are looking up. Except that now Cleric Beast is going to come kill me. So, Wait! I have the old hunter bone to automatically dodge an attack. Let's see what happens. Well, it's his activation turn. I think as part of his normal activation. Oh, wait, doesn't he get a bonus? Hold on. Mr. M. Chanel. Is he on phase 2? Continuing from last chapter? Or is he phase 1 again? I do still have 1 HP. I'm alive. Right. Unless the attack can't be dodged. Yes. Yeah, it's going to depend. It's going to depend. We're going to see. I don't think it mentioned anything at the start of this hunt about... No, he is set up as normal phase 1. Okay. Good. Good. Anyways, that's fine. That is fine. So, here's what we got to deal with the Cleric Beast. Cleric Beast has different health depending on the number of players. That's what this means. I am 1 player, so he has... Focus, please. So he has 8 health in phase... Oh, that's phase 2, sorry. Phase 1, he has 10 health. Hey, he's easier in phase 1, small victories. Bruh. He's also easier without phase 1. So he's got 10 health. And we will be dealing damage to him. If a Blood Moon happens, that phase heals up. But he cannot heal back to phase 1 from phase 2, for example. So he's got his own deck of moves here. 3, 4, 5. One of those cards is a recovery card, which, again, would have been really bad if we hadn't completed the Clearing the Pack quest, because he would have started spawning Scourge Beasts everywhere. But we did complete it, so he won't be doing it. So if he recovers... Here's the thing. If we die, we automatically go back to the Hunter's Dream. Yay! But we lose most of our Blood Echoes. I keep 1 because of a power-up. And... dying or going back to the Hunter's Dream immediately move. Actually, this is okay to die, I feel like. The only downside is losing our Blood Echoes. Because the next turn... Actually, I think it is optimal to die here. Because if I die, Hunt Track moves once, and then it moves again for the end of the round. If I don't die, the round ends, and I move the track. And then next turn, I travel back to the dream, which moves it once, and then the round ends. So that would be 3 track movements, as opposed to me dying here. So I want to die. Again, the only downside is that we lose 2 potential upgrades for our deck, but we have a lot of our cards... We have a lot of our cards upgraded already, so... And again, Carol Rune Moon allows us to keep 1 Blood Echo whenever you die, when you're slain. So, yeah. Lobo's Bloodlust and killing Scourge Beasts greatly helped him in the chapter as it stops the... Yes, the extra adds that Cleric Beast could spawn. That would be a nightmare, especially solo. My goodness. But we chose wisely. In any case, we've shuffled up the Cleric Beast's ability set. I'm going to shuffle up the enemy actions in case, well, you know, a Scourge Beast wants to get in on the mix. I have to think about where I want to fight Cleric Beast as well. And I think where I want to fight him is in Yosefka's clinic. Because, well, a couple reasons. If we're in Yosefka's clinic, none of the respawn points, none of the enemies will follow us into here. We don't have any fog gates to protect us during this boss fight. So Yosefka's not going to appreciate that, but you know what? She's also kind of a dick because she was, yeah. I mean, she's kind of a dick. So that's okay. Also, Yosefka's clinic has this ability. Once during their turn, the hunter may suffer 1 damage to draw 1 card. That could be that could be game-changing. I could be at 2 health and like, ah, shit, I'm out of cards. Wait. Take 1 damage, draw a card, go back to the Hunter's Dream instead of dying. Even though, like we said, right now, dying is optimal. There's no fog walls right now, and Cleric Beast will chase people down at the end of the round 4 spaces, I believe, in addition to his normal activation. So, will move a lot. And he also chases down towards the nearest hunter with the lowest HP. Which doesn't matter with 1 player, but if you had 4 people and 1 person was at like 1 health, they would get picked on. In any case, I don't have any defense cards, so it doesn't really matter what I do here. But we're going to see what the Cleric Beast does, as he is going to move in here, plop, rar, and attack me. I don't have Ludwig's rifle to activate, blah, blah, blah. All right, look at this anyways. Lunging swipe cannot be dodged. That's okay. As I explained earlier, we actually want to die here, so no problem. Let's just see what he does anyways. After this attack, move Cleric Beast 1 space away. Oh, this might be helpful. Before the attack, the hunter may exhaust their firearm to place 1 insight token on the Cleric Beast card. This attack deals -1 per insight token. All right, so no problem. He's going to kill us, and then he's going to move 1 space away. Which I guess is up to player discretion. And I think it said in the rulebook even that you can decide to... Oh, no, no, no. No, it said specifically decide in a way that is against the players. But I don't think it really matters in this case, this point. Anyways, I die. So my HP poops out. We lose 2 of those Blood Echoes. Thanks to the Carol Rune Moon, we still have 1 Blood Echo that we can use to upgrade. Not that it... I mean, it is a deal. It is a deal. Upgrade cards are very good. They can be very good. We do keep 1 Blood Echo, which we're going to spend immediately to look at our upgrades, which that's what these cards are here. Let's see what we got. We have 2 of these leaping cards where you can move before using this card to attack. We have a dodge, draw 1, clear this slot. That's pretty good for getting some extra damage as well as extra card draw. And then this one, +1 damage, draw on kill, draw 1, heal 1. I don't want this because when he dies, that's the end of the game. Although, I guess killing phase 1 would proc that? Is that right? If it also procs the other thing, I guess that would... You don't upgrade your stats. You upgrade your hand. You upgrade your hand. Because M. Chenal said that defeating phase 1 count... No, you're not killing him by transitioning him to phase 2. Okay, but you're slaying him? What was the other one? Oh, it was the Executioner's Glove. Slay 1 enemy within 2 spaces that has 2 or less remaining HP. So that would work. Executioner's Glove trigger is him having 2 or less remaining HP. Okay, so that's the main thing. I'm not trying to argue at all. I'm trying to clarify. Is a very big difference. Because if people happen to be playing at home or whatever, and then they can refer to this ultimate decision by the rule book maker themselves. There you go. What do you mean, right? I'm trying... The thing that I'm arguing would be of detriment to me to be able to use. Anyways, okay, I'm going to take the draw 1 and clear this slot. And the reason I'm going to do that is because we can choose when we go back which transform mode our weapon is in. I'll put it in the the non-transformed version, which means when we clear slots, we deal damage. And I think that's going to be super valuable on this fight. So now we have to choose one to replace that with. We probably have a regular dodge in here, right? Or maybe even just a basic +1 damage. I might get rid of... Oh, we have a basic dodge. I'll get rid of that. Probably don't want to get rid of +1 damage. That could come in handy too. So you always have 12 cards in your Hunter deck, which without card draw is 4 turns worth of cards. But you shuffle it every time it runs out, or whenever you need to draw a new card and you're out of cards. But there is that. Mini Reaper, oh my gosh. Can you change the repeating pistol if you want, and now you are in the dream? I'm actually not sure about the timing of equipment swap outs. If anybody knows, by all means answer. But I thought it was between chapters. Let's see, Hunter's Dream. Oh, moving boss from phase 1 to 2 isn't slaying them. This is a unique rule of the bosses that says when they would be slain during phase 1, move them to phase 2. Scourge's glove is used to finish off weakened enemies, so interaction here is gloves is doing its thing, but then the boss is going, nah, phase 2 time. Gotcha. Equipment change is only between chapters. There you go. There you have it. That's what I thought. So I haven't tried to do that when we go back to the dream. Image novel with rapid answers. Yes, thank you. You don't need to be... I appreciate you clearing it up. I'm sure you enjoy doing that as with anything that you create. There is the desire for people to interpret it correctly, right? Or the way you see it. So I appreciate that. Saturday, man. Take a day off. No, I'm just kidding. I hope you're enjoying it. Okay, so we're back to the dream. We heal up to full. Up to 6. By the way, one of our cats tore apart one of our blood tokens. Come on. It's all chew marked. It was cut in half. I had to Gorilla Glue it back together. But, you know, that's the only thing that got destroyed. I think we did pretty well. We avoided some more serious damage. They didn't chew on any of the figures. They're not really chewers. That's why I didn't bother to necessarily pack it up. And I wanted to make sure we kept everything mostly the same from it. So it adds character. That's right. That was from the Cleric Beast. He chewed up that blood. Okay. Oh, we do automatically replace this upgrade card, but I don't have anything claim that with. Everything resets. Ludwig's rifle resets. And we're going to be using that right off the bat, too. So, because I got to get all the damage I can on this bad boy. Yes. Yes. And the hunt completes when we slay the Cleric Beast. So, here's the hunt track. Wait, I don't think I moved it for going to the dream. Music didn't stop. It's probably just quiet. Let me see. Oh, it went to a Skyrim ambience track. Here you go. I'll turn it up a little bit, too. For tension. That's right. Actually, if we're going to jump into a fight with the Cleric Beast, we need some more appropriate music. Bonk. Bonk. And we'll start here. Biggity bonk. All right. Third chapter is going well so far, Alvito. We did just die, but it was actually optimal for us to die, so that's okay. That's okay. So. We wanted to die. That's how it works. Oh, I turned off the key. That's fine. Oh. Pieces here. Right. So we moved it now for the Hunter's Dream, and we also move it again because it's the end of the round. So now we can return to any of the lanterns. So I'm returning over there into Yosefka's. Is that what I want to do? Let's see, we're going to Ludwig. He's going to attack. We'll have to attack and then dodge. So, yeah, okay, that's fine. That's fine. We're going to do that. Oh, you're right. The boss needs to move one space after his attack. After this attack, move Cleric Beast one space away. In this case, I don't think it matters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He gets one movement for his activation. And then his special ability now is to move 4 and attack. So in either case, he's going to show up on our doorstep. We'll just put him the farthest away because that's the worst outcome, I suppose. Yep. Yeah, 4 spaces. He's a chasey boy. Here are the details of what's going on now. At the end of each round, if he's not in a space with a hunter, it moves 4 spaces toward the nearest hunter with the lowest HP and attacks. Otherwise, it attacks the hunter with the lowest HP, and space is not removed on Blood Moon, but instead heals all blood and removes all insight tokens. So, here is the thing actually. Actually. Any damage that I do to him right now is going to be instantly healed on next turn because it's the Blood Moon next turn. So, I basically just need to survive and avoid damage this turn. Just die again? No. The only reason I wanted to die before is because I needed to go to the Hunter's Dream anyways. So, Okay, thinking. Go. Music. Oh, it didn't go again. All right, never mind. Or get him into phase 2 in one turn. Yeah, but that's 10 damage. And we're only going to have one attack exchange plus my Ludwig damage. So the max that I could do with that limited amount of cards is not 10, I think. So, yeah, I debated. So I think I'm going to hold off, and then we're going to go all in on next round. I also have some neat synergy with Beast Roar. I assume this applies to bosses. It says move all enemies in your space up to 2 spaces away. So we can Ludwig him, move him away, reset Ludwig, and then when he comes back, there's another Ludwig. Although that only happens when well, we can do that when he pursues us. We can move him out. And then on his turn, when he actually moves towards us, then boom. Yeah, it would say non-boss enemy, so yeah. Okay. There's not really many choices here to make except when he comes to attack us. So, well, I got here's our hand for our defensive turn. Stagger, huh? We could try to stagger him. We can also just go for block 2 to try and avoid that damage. I don't know his attacks, actually. I don't remember if he can be staggered at all. No, Chapter 2, after we defeated Phase 1 of Cleric Beast, he became immune to damage, and we had to lure him to the Tomb of Eden, where he was trapped during this chapter until now. But now he's back at phase 1 again. He starts all the way from the beginning. So we have to go through phase 1 and phase 2 to kill him. So, no, Cleric Beast attack spats. I don't know if I can stagger him, but I can sure try with a 4-speed attack, too. But he might just use recovery. I'm going to go for block, actually. I'm going to go for block. So I don't think there's anything I want to do on my turn. Oh wait, I have the old hunter bone. When you're attacked, automatically dodge that attack. So there's that too. I do have Descent. I've actually never played it. That is a hand-me-down. But that's a lengthy game that... I mean, this is a lengthy game, but, you know. Anyways. Yes, this game is 1 to 4 players. Okay, so... Alright. I am not doing anything. Again, we don't want to damage him because he's going to heal up next turn. Unless we deal 10 damage this turn, but I don't think I'm doing that. So... I don't do anything. On his activation turn, he moves 1 to chase me. That ends his turn. But then there's a special rule at the end of each round. If he's not in a space with a hunter, move 4 spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4, and attacks. So, I have to play my cards first to see what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to play... In case I cannot dodge, I'm going to play a block 2 in one of my slower slots. That way, if I can't dodge, I'll still at least be blocking 2. And I'm also keeping this fast stagger to try and interrupt him. So we'll see. So, let's see what the Cleric Beast does. Grab. The hunter may exhaust their firearm to place one... Oh, shit! Oh, no, never mind. Place 1 insight token on the Cleric Beast card. The attack deals 1 less damage per insight token on Cleric Beast. So this is fine, because I can guarantee dodge. That's a dodgeable attack. Old Hunter Bone, I'm only going to be able to use this once each return to the dream. Automatically dodge that attack. So it's exhausted now, but whoop, I dodge all of his stuff. Technically, I deal 2 damage to him, but I'm not even going to put that on the board because he's about to heal. And I think that is it, right? You wish Yosefka would go, oh shit, there's a beast loose in my clinic, and try to launch some tentacles at it. I know, right? Oh, well, whatever. Okay. That's the end of the round. Hunt track proceeds. We're now at the halfway point. Now, dying or returning to the hunter's dream will make that track go real fast. So, even though we've got half of the game left, it can get real nasty. Also, he's going to heal on every blood moon. So, if I can just take each of these 4 turns between blood moons to take out 1 phase, we're good. That's not so bad, right? Right? If we do it right, we could easily do his 10 health bar in 2 turns, I think. No, the block doesn't go away. The only way that you clear these is if you have something that says clear a slot, clear any other slot. If the card itself says clear this slot, Or if you transform your weapon. Hey, Squeaky, how's it going? Just play perfect. Forehead. Okay. Blood Moon happens, which is gonna respawn this guy. This is why I moved into Yosefka's clinic, though, because I knew that these spawns would be doing their thing, and if I was fighting them over here or over here, that they were all gonna pile in and join the fight. I don't want that to happen. So we're over here in Yosefka's clinic. That should be, we should be safe there, I think. Other than that, though, I think it's a new round. So I have to decide whether I want to keep these cards in my hand or not. So we got to draw one. Cannot suffer frenzy, poison, stagger, or stun. Now that could be good. But I suppose... Okay. If I put this down as a defense, does the speed still have to match or beat the incoming attack to not be staggered or stunned? I think no, because these are immediate effects, right? Yeah, this tile does have some special rules. I can spend 1 health to draw a card, which is great. Okay, if there's no speed for the trigger, the effect just happens. Okay, that's good. That's good. So we could avoid getting staggered or stunned by him. I think the other attack that he had just now does stagger. So we can use that as a safe. We could also bank on him recovering next, which is a 1 in... Well, it's still a 1 in 5 chance, but now it's a 1 in 3 chance. Okay, I really want to pile on the damage, but I don't have too many plus damage cards either, I think. But I always do have this, well, not always. I do have the claw mark here, so we can add damage and stagger if we want to try and do that. I will keep both, actually. Draw a new card. It's a dodge. Draw one, clear this slot. Oh, yeah, I do want to try and kind of abuse slot clearing with this weapon. Because that could be a lot of damage over time. Okay. I do remember the law office of Ornstein and Smo that Lobro made. I think he made a shirt of it. Either way, it is the beginning of our turn. And luckily we can move with him in this room. Unlike the Great Bridge when last chapter we were stuck when enemies got on top of us. But I can use this to our advantage. We can Ludwig's rifle quite a bit here. It's even potentially safer to try and damage him as much as possible with Ludwig's. Because then we're not trading blows. I'm just damaging him, and that's it. Ludwig's rifle strats? The only problem is, if I do that, I won't have a defense card this turn. Wait! No, I can have a defense card. Okay, let's do this. I am going to... I feel like this probably has a much more valuable use, but I'm going to use this now. I'm going to spend my sedative, draw one card, remove one frenzy. I'm obviously not frenzied. This is a consumable, so it goes away. But I get to draw a card. So that gets me up to 4 cards. So that's nice. So now what I can do is... I'm going to spend... Oh, these are the exact same card. I love the slot clearing. All right, I'm going to spend... yeah. That's tough. I'm going to use one of these cards for movement, right? And now he will... Uh-oh. Yeah, I do still get to... Well, shit. Crap. Okay, well, this is happening regardless because I already started doing it. He moves in to pursue me. That's just part of the AI and how they move. And he pursues me, and as he steps into my space, I'm going to activate Ludwig's Rifle. When an enemy moves into your space, deal 2 damage to that enemy. So that's good. 2 damage on Cleric Beast. 8 more to go. I want to play defensively here, because what I was going to do is discard 2 to reset Ludwig's and then move again. Oh, you know what? I don't need to move again. Ha-ha! But which ones do I discard? I'm still going to do a similar idea. I think I'm going to keep the dodge, what I'm going to do, because clearing slot is also damage, even if I don't dodge the attack. So I'm spending 2 cards to reset Ludwig's Rifle. Then I will activate here. Wait. Yeah. I will activate Beast Roar. Move all enemies in your space up to 2 spaces away. I'm moving him. Doesn't matter where. And then when he steps back into my space, I'm going to hit him again for a total of 4 damage. And then if I dodge, that's 5. And then with a transform and an attack, it should almost guaranteed be the rest of his health. Unless... And I could even die and reset all this stuff and then do that again. So... That's not a bad idea. Okay. So... He's got 2 damage on him. I end my turn. He's stepping in onto my space. Once again, I activate Ludwig's Rifle. And dealing 2 more damage to him. So he's got 6 health left. 4 damage on him there. And then he's going to attack me. He's going to attack me. So I'm going to, in a defensive action, I'm going to choose to use... Oh, wait. That's an attack if I were to do that. So... I guess I'm not attacking? Oh, let me put the Beast Roar on cooldown. I moved him with that. Yeah, I'm not attacking, per se. Because I need to hold on to this card to defend with. So, okay. Phase 1 attack. It's recovery! Okay. Well, he would have blocked 2 damage from us anyways. Remove all insight tokens. There's none on him. And then shuffle Cleric Beast action deck. So, alright. I don't get to dodge him, which means I don't deal damage to him for clearing slots. So, no big deal. Although we are 1 damage down now. Noted. Yo, Insanity. Tier 3 resub. Thank you so much. I hope you're doing well. It's good to see you here. And this may be ultimately just utterly confusing if you don't know the rules to this game. But we're playing the Bloodborne board game. And if you have questions, by all means, ask. I'm sure somebody has the answer to it. Come at me, no. Yeah, exactly. I was ready for him. And he was not... He was not looking to do anything there. Okay, so his turn ends. We're still at max health. That's good. So we can just take a hit to the face. Because he doesn't deal 6 damage, I think, in 1 turn. I think. Either way, his shit's all reset. So, yes, we need to deal 6 damage, and we can do that. We can do that. All the other enemies that would activate, they don't have anything to do on their turn. Wait a minute. Oh. Uh-oh. Wait. M. Chanel, is he going to attack twice? He's going to attack twice, isn't he? He has his normal activation, and then at the end of each round, he attacks the hunter with lowest HP. Oh. Well, in that case, it's still good that we have this dodge. Okay, well, that's good to know. I need to plan for that next time. Okay, so he's attacking again. Wait a minute. Didn't I play this? Wait a minute. Did I not play this? Because I should have, if I played it, oh, no, it's in reaction to a defense, to his attack, rather. That's right, never mind. So, let's see what his attack is. I'm not attacking. He is grabbing. So, 3 speed, 3 damage, stagger. But, luckily, I have quick stab at 3 speed open, which also says draw 1. It's fine. And clear this slot. So that will dodge his attack. We don't take damage. And by clearing the slot, we deal 1 damage to him. So now he's at 5 damage. Perfect. Perfect. And we're still at max health. Oh. Good. Good. Okay. Pretty sure I did that right, too. Now, it's the end of the round. We move the hunt track 1. I must be doing something wrong since I'm not dead. Well, I should be wrong more often then. We're gonna redraw our cards up to 3. Let's see what cards we get. I'm definitely discarding this. This is a basic card. I want something a little more valuable, more utility, possibly some good stuff. There we go. So we got block 2. That's good. Dodge with a heal 1 and a clear slot. Clear this or any other slot. Nice. And then a dodge, clear this slot, which can be used for 3 movement. All right. Cool. Okay. I forgot the extra activation. No, we just did that. He grabbed and I dodged. The first time he did recovery. The second time he did grab and I dodged. Unless I missed something else. Right? I used this rapid dodge draw 1, which drew me this. That's what you get for listening to chat. Oh. Yeah, chat can. That chat, I tell you what. You know, they can. Anyways, sorry. We're on the next turn. Way ahead of you. We moved the track. We had already done that. I drew up to my next cards. Hashtag life lessons. And this is what we have. We got block 2. We got 2 dodges. One of them gives a heal and clears this or any other slot. Handy. And, yeah, I don't think we're going to do Ludo. Oh, I did have a question, actually. I was thinking, if we slay phase 1, does that interrupt his ability to attack us? Like, is that instantly like a cancel whatever attack he was about to do? Like, if we're faster than him? Block at 2 speed and keep both dodges open for first slot. No, again, you're not killing him. Okay, so he goes into phase 2 as soon as we damage him past that threshold. But his attack wouldn't change if it's already declared, right? I assume. Okay, so I can't bank on that. I do need to... No, it just resolves. Okay. Yeah, all right. In that case, you know, we've got some time. We've got some time, he says. So I'm not going to try and refresh Ludwig's. I'm not going to try and do all that. I think we're just going to straight up attack him. And I've got 2 nice dodges here. There's probably an attack that I can't dodge there, but we'll see what happens. I'm going to defensive, block 2, attack on my slower slot. That leaves my fast slot open for when I use dodges. Because again, even if you're just playing to dodge, it needs a speed. And Quick Stab 3 is the fastest base speed that you can have. So, that's going to be our best bet for dodging stuff. Especially since he's going to be attacking twice. You always have time until you don't. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. So I'm attacking once with block 2 at 2 damage. Yes. So, let's see what he does. Recovery! Recovery! It's recovery! Nice. Oh, he blocks 2 damage. That's actually bad. That doesn't get us anywhere, unfortunately. It sort of gets us somewhere. We shuffle his deck again. But what that means is that we have an extra slot here that is filled up now. So I can transform. And then that'll deal 2 damage straight up. Unblockable. And we could bank on that plus a big, big heavy attack to finish off phase 1 maybe. So let's, this is shuffled up again. I like them to be facing the same way, so I'm changing that. All right. Phase 1. Oh, plus we're going to deal an extra damage if we play a dodge card on his second attack. So... Oh, wait, he's going to get 2 more attacks. That's right, because we just attacked him. So, yeah, he's going to get 2 more attacks. Oh, boy. Enemy activation round, or whatever. Enemy activation. None of the small boys do anything. He activates. He doesn't need to move. He's going to attack. So, I'm not attacking back. I'm just going to hold and play defensively. Overhead Slam. Targets all hunters in this space. 4 damage, 2 speed. Before this attack, 100 in this space may exhaust their firearm to place 1 insight token. Luckily, we've got 2 dodges at 3 speed. I've fought this boss before. I know how to dodge. I'm using the one that does not have a heal, because reasons. So we're going to use that to dodge. This slot gets cleared immediately, because that's how dodge cards work. Clear this slot. In doing so, thanks to our Ludwig ability, we deal 1 damage to an enemy in our space. That's the Cleric Beast. He is 6 health down now, 4 health left. And we dodge his attack entirely. So that's great. GG there. Now he gets his bonus activation. And he gets to attack again, because he's the Cleric Beast. But we still have a dodge ready to go for this one. So I'm not declaring an attack. We're not dealing damage straight up. But let's see what he does. Come on, don't recovery this time. Oh my god, I recovered again! Fine. Recovery again. What is this recovery spam? My goodness. Shuffle the deck. We don't get to deal the damage from clearing the slot because blah, blah, blah. I do have a question, Imshanal. Since he's not dying or getting interrupted or anything, does damage overflow into phase 2? No! Oh! Okay, all right. Fine. Fine. Very well. Okay. That's the end of the round, period. Hunt track moves one more closer. Again, if we get to this final stage and we don't win, we lose. We lose. Le-hoo. The her. Okay, so draw back up to 3 cards. Let's see what we got. Leaping, +1 damage, may make a move action before using this card to attack. Stagger, draw 1, heal 1, dodge. Got that. I'm going to keep that dodge. Now, if we transform our weapon, we're going to deal 2 damage. Immediately. Which is good. Costs us a card to do so, though. Yeah, so I think we're going to have to go 1 defenseless attack this round. So... Dagger, draw 1, heal, blah, 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 blah. Okay. Yes, I'm going to spend the Leapy Boy. I'm going to discard this in order to transform my weapon, which clears these 2 slots. Whoop. We deal 2 damage for clearing those 2 slots. So he has 2 health left. I promise. That's the math. Once you win, because I have full faith in you, you should read the other campaign instructions. Let chat pick your next adventure, because they obviously have your best interests in mind. Assuming you continue, of course. Right. Yeah. No, that's a good idea. Let's see how this turns out before we get it too far ahead of ourselves. All right, so I have these 2 cards left. This one... Oh, yeah, so I'm going to be using this one to attack at some point. Actually, I will use it to... Oh, I can draw 1 as well, so I might be able to get a dodge replacement. Nice. Okay, so we transformed, we dealt 2 damage. I'm ending my turn. He's going to get 2 activations. The smaller enemies, again, don't do anything. So, on his first, he is attacking. I will use that now on my big overhead slam, baby, which allows us to draw a card immediately. It's stagger +1 damage. Okay. And what's nice is even if we happen to pull recovery one more time, we're dealing 4 damage. So that is... He'll block 2, and then we'll deal 2, which will push him into phase 2. And it's good that we're not... Well, we might potentially deal some overflow damage that we won't be able to make use of. But that's also kind of a protection here, because he might just recovery. So, that said, let's see what he does. Overhead slam. Oop. This is fine, though. This is actually going to work out just like I like, I think. So, he's definitely going before we are. He's going to deal 4 damage to us. Ow. Oh, wait. I could dodge. No. Oh, wait, I could dodge. Right, because I have the dodge. It's a dodge and a heal 1. Not that we need it. Here's the thing. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I'll dodge. We don't get the damage from clearing the slot. Whatever. But I dodge it. Combo slash is the same speed as overhead slam. So that means the dodge is successful. And then heal. Oh, I could clear this or any other slot. Wait. Can I clear this before the attack goes off? and still attack Imshinal? I guess it doesn't really matter. Let me the Wolfies and I'll curse him for DS2 for eternity. Just be sure you check out that other 10 million Wolfie reward. Yeah, I think this moving the cards from the slot has no impact on resolving the attack. Oh, that's cool. Okay, nice. Yeah, I don't think it matters in this case because I'm probably going to go back to the Hunter's Dream immediately. But, cool. We deal 4 damage. Only 2 of that gets to him. And we push him, Cleric Beast, into phase 2. Dun dun. Congrats, you pissed him off. Yes, yes, we did. We're going to swap out. There's a separate deck of attacks for phase 2. I don't... we might have seen, like, one of those attacks before. Might have seen one of them. But I don't remember any of them. Cleric Screeching intensifies. I used to be able to do that so much better. My throat's been compromised from doing all that. Alrighty. Okay. So, he's got his phase 2 cards there. I'm trying to think now. We do still, he does still have an activation left. Oh, that's great. That means we can actually add some more damage on him before we leave. Hello, Pirate Ian. AKA Pyration. Okay, because I got to draw 1 on a card, so that's great. Right? I did? Oh, yeah, right. On this one. Stagger, draw 1. So that got us this extra card. So he's going to attack. I will declare to attack also. Oh, flip this to phase 2. Phase 2 has less health, by the way. 8 health. Dude, I think we're in really good shape now. He says. Stagger plus 1 damage. Let's see what he attacks with. Oh, please don't deal 6 damage in 1 attack. Please? Please? Let's see. Oh. Oh. Grab and toss. Well, I guess we're not going to deal the damage. Wait. 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 Okay, so here's the base ability. 3 speed, 3 damage, stagger, stun. Move the hunter 1 space away. Hunter may exhaust their firearm to place 1 inside token. But I'm going to say no. I'm going to use my consumable, Numbing Mist, on attack. Wait. Did I have to declare this earlier? I think I had to declare this earlier. Is that right? I think I've been thinking of it as a reactive. Okay, all right. I guess I can't do that. Fine. 3 damage, stagger, stun. So he interrupts our damage. Stun is like you have to spend a card or take more damage or something. Let me read on stun. We haven't seen it very much. Stun. When a hunter suffers stun, they must discard 1 stat card from their hand. If they cannot, instead, suffer 1 damage. So, yeah, he's going to deal 4 damage to us and interrupt our shit, which is fine. It's fine. Also, he moves us. He throws us away. Doesn't matter because this is the end of the round, so the enemies will not activate and come chase. But this is okay. Why is it okay, you ask? That is because it is a new turn. I need to reshuffle my hand. Ooh, fajitas. Nice pyration. Right, all right. Shuffle these hand cards. Did we move? We moved the hunt track? I feel like we did. I don't remember, though. Yeah, we have 2 HP. But that's all right. Because what I was planning out, which should be the same way, then that attack deal 4 damage. Yeah, I have 6 health. So I'm down to 2 now. The whole thing that I was planning out was we would deal the damage, and now on this turn, we're going to go... Boom, boom, boom. We're going to go back to the dream. I'm going to get the heck out of here, man. However... Oh, I got it. Wait. Can I get any free damage on him before we go? Oh, it doesn't matter. We're going to hit a Blood Moon anyways, so there's no reason to deal damage. So I'm discarding... Oh, I guess I can... No, we're going to reshuffle the whole deck anyway, so... I'm going back to the dream, boys! Which will heal us to full. Up. Goodbye. Hunter's Dream. Okay, let's go through all the other things. We're going to reshuffle our hand deck. Refresh our Ludwig's Rifle. Very important. Remove all of the... clear all of our attack slots. He's only got 8. Only got 8 health. So going to the Hunter's Dream costs 1. Costs 1 movement on the hunt track. We don't have any upgrades to take or anything like that. I'm not interested. I'm going to put the weapon on the fast side because yes. And let's see here. There's a fat headphone mic. Yeah, it's a nice headset. Nice headset. This is an Audio Technica. Wait for it. Audio Technica BPHS1. BHS1. You get to choose which transform mode you start in, Schwammerman, whenever you return to the dream. That's an option for you. These refresh our Beast Roar to knock back and our Old Hunter Bone to guaranteed dodge. So that's very good. All right, these are plenty shuffled. And I think we're set. Now, in traveling back from the Hunter's Dream, you can return to any lantern. And there's a lantern right here, so we're going to do that. And it's the start of a new turn. Oh, we move once for the end of the round. Sorry, because I moved once for the dream. We move one more for the end of the round, which is a Blood Moon. So everything resets. But Cleric Beast didn't have any damage, so he doesn't heal it. For phase 2, that is. He doesn't heal any damage. He doesn't go back to phase 1. None of the creatures are anywhere other than their spawn points. Anyways, technically we respawn this consumable token that I didn't do the last Blood Moon. Boom. So I'm gonna stand right here. I'm not gonna move because he's gonna have to come chase me, and that's when we'll use Ludwig's Rifle. So to play it extra defensively, let's check our hand out. Okay. We got Indomitable. Draw 1. Cannot suffer Frenzy, Poison, Stagger, or Stun. That's pretty good. That would have completely negated Grab and Toss, but he already used that, so he won't use that again, probably. Dodge, draw 1, clear the slot. Stagger, +1 speed. +1 speed. Very nice. Very nice. Okay. We do have 1 dodge. That's great. And we also have the auto dodge from the old Hunter Bone, so that's cool too. Okay. So, I'm not playing anything. I'm just going to wait for him to come at me. Hopefully he doesn't have a heal ability in here. I mean, like, recovery was fine, but I mean, like, an ability that actually heals him, because that would suck. But let's find out. I forfeit my turn. Enemies activate. None of the small boys do anything. He moves towards me. Of course, I'm going to plink him with that Ludwig rifle, as we do. I love this thing, man. Deal 2 damage to that enemy. That's a quarter of his health right there. A quarter of his phase 2 health, anyways. Plop, plop. And he's going to attack. So. Nice. We're also on the fast, the untransformed mode. So anytime we clear a slot, we will deal damage to him. So that's cool. So he's attacking. I will attack back as well with a 2. We're going to use draw 1. Cannot suffer any of these status effects. Deal 2 damage. Let's see what he does. Oh, wait. I draw 1 immediately. It's a stagger plus damage. Nice. I think we're good. Oh, yeah. No. We don't need the mist because Indomitable, the card I just played, is already doing that. Except for, I guess, maybe if he throws me. But this is going to prevent stagger, stun, any of that. So, but I will have another attack after this. Or he will have another attack. So, yeah, comfy. Let's see what he does. It's not instant coffee, no. He does recovery. Dun, 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 dun. Blah. All right. Freaking recovery, man. How many times this guy... So we don't deal any damage. Poopy dummy. Poopy dummy. He blocks our 2 slash damage. And it's a really good thing we didn't Numbing Mist. Although, I guess you could Numbing Mist him removing insight tokens? Interesting. All right, we shuffle up his attacks. And we already... Okay, we did plink him, and that's why that's on cooldown. Okay, cool. Now. At the end of enemy activation, there's a bonus round that Cleric Beast gets. You get to move 4 spaces and attack. Lowest HP Hunter, that's me. So, we get to attack again. And I'm going to put +1 damage on this 2 damage slash. So that way, if he recovers, we're at least dealing 1 damage. And I will use my Numbing Mist. Enemy's attack loses all effects. This is in an effect. We're just going to see. It better not be recovery. Let's see it. Hey, grab and toss again. So stagger and stun. And I guess also move the hunter 1 space away. That doesn't happen? Is that correct? That's right. Lobo's using tactics. Hashtag OP. It says all effects. So I guess that doesn't happen. We don't get staggered or stunned. And because he's attacking, I can dodge on a 3. That's the same speed, which means I do dodge. Let me also draw 1 and clear this slot. First, I'll draw 1. Stagger, draw 1. Stagger speed. That's great. I also, since I cleared the slot, I deal 1 damage to him instantly. So he's at 5 health. He did nothing defensive. We ignored the stagger and the stun, so we deal 3 damage with our slower slash, +1 from the card. So that's 3 more damage. Ooh. What is this, 5, 6? And, nice. He's dead next turn. He's dead next turn without combat. No problem. Make sure I'm not missing anything. I even could have automatically dodged that attack. I could Beast Roar him, but I don't want to. We're going to call into the round. Hunt Track moves. That was his second attack, right? Yeah, he did recovery first. Of course he did. Reminder that each time he had flipped recovery, he could have been spawning Scourge Beasts, but your choices prevented that. Yup. Yup. As if recovery wasn't bad enough to show up because of the block. And I haven't been doing any of that insight stuff, so it doesn't really matter there. But yeah, spawning Scourge Beast every time he recovered. Yeah. Yeah, no. So the Hunt Track moved. The new turn, I draw up. And it doesn't matter. I am... Well, does it not matter? No, it says complete the hunt. So I am discarding a card to transform my weapon, which clears 2 slots, dealing 2 damage to an enemy in my space. 1, 2, for a total of 8 damage. Ludwig's Rifle for the win. Yeah, it's very helpful. I love that thing. And the Cleric Beast has been slain. Hunt mission card. Complete the hunt by slaying the Cleric Beast. Reveal card 44. I dare say this went much better than the last time. Ha ha ha. Hunt completed. The towering beast lets out one final shrill cry before collapsing to the ground. In the distance, howls and cries of Scourge Beasts, now retreating from Central Yharnam, fill the air. On the horizon, the rays of the sun begin to rise, bringing the dawn and marking the end of this long hunt. You know, soon though, the blood moon will rise once more, and a new threat will call you into yet another hunt.